I was given the script and I read it on a plane and turned the last page with kind of shivers going down my spine. And you can never quite put your finger on what that is about a script that gives you that. But when it does that to you, then you know that's what you have to go for. And yeah, it's it was very obvious. The minute I got off the plane, I kind of called my agent and said, yeah, let's see if we can possibly go after this. And met with Tom Harper, the director, and obviously was hugely impressed by him. And I kind of knew exactly, as soon as I read the script, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with the character of Harry. And I wanted him to be this reassuring kind of presence throughout the movie, with this very dark side to him that we don't find out until, kind of 3/4 of the way through. Harry Burnstow is, I think, like all of the characters in this movie, like the story itself, he has his own ghosts. Every character is haunted by something in their past, and yeah, Harry's a prime example of that. He appears to be this very charming, charismatic, young RAF pilot, and then very quickly we realise that all is not how it seems, and yeah, he's got this very dark past haunting him. Harry meets Eve, and I think is immediately taken with this very strong-willed, and obviously very beautiful young girl. And yeah, kind of, it's difficult because this is in wartime in England, and the circumstances are very different, and there's great pressures being exerted on all the characters. But I feel in those environments you can kind of take liberties and I guess accept that these people create this very strong bond very quickly, which is what happens, and they do bond very quickly, and that Harry, I guess, kind of feels very. I always felt Harry has very strong caring instincts towards her. In this movie, we discover more about the woman in black herself. Her name is Jeanette Humphrey, and she had a child out of wedlock, and her sister Alice took the child. And one day, a terrible tragedy occurred, and the child drowned in front of Jeanette's eyes. And Jeanette, overcome with grief, takes her own life, but rather than putting herself at rest, comes back as this haunted spirit to, as she says in the movie, make everyone feel how she feels and see what she saw. What specifically attracted me to the movie, and was something which, when I phoned up my agent after reading it, I said to him, I said, I think this is a horror movie which, if you took the horror element out of it, could still stand up on its own as a drama. You've got all these incredible characters with, these fantastically complex backstories. And if it was just a drama about these people, it would still stand up as a movie. And this is a film in itself rather than a sequel, I guess, as it takes all these new characters and presents itself as its own movie.